So our buddy Oz is coming in his 4104, and he's the one doing the body work and painting on our bus Lenny, getting us ready to go. Well, he suspected he wasn't getting full fuel. He put an air throttle on it, and he messed with the governor a little bit, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. So I went ahead and just reran the whole rack on it, went to full fuel, made sure it was getting full fuel, and we'll see if that was really his issue. Well, he's doing the drive of shame there, but he did make it up the hill about 50, maybe 60 feet further than he had before. He messed with the rack on it, but that's obviously not what the issue is. But it's not smoking like it's overfueling, so we gotta figure out what's going on. Well, it'll get up to the governor on no load, no issues whatsoever. But when it's under a load, it won't go to the governor. It's never getting there. Let's take a look at the fuel system. It's just all slimed up.
touched the sole. It reminded me of Cliff.
Yeah. It's almost got it. So you have one half of your engine is not producing as much. It'll go away here and clear up on this side, but you have just the right side. You can give it a little throttle by hand there, just a little bit. Just enough to get a little heat in the cylinders there.
You said that when we first started this in my...
Well, if you saw there when that was first starting, it was cold, first of all. It had been in the 20s overnight, and it was only a high of 40 today. So it was smoking a lot, but not all the cylinders were firing at the beginning. And so there's definitely a lot lower compression on some of the cylinders. It's all on the one bank because it's got the split manifold. There's 3 cylinders on one tailpipe and 3 cylinders on the other tailpipe. And the tailpipe on the right was just smoking like crazy. And that's why it was running so rough when it was cold, because those cylinders weren't producing any power on the one side. So it was just, the hunt was all over the place on the engine. But once it warmed up, it got pretty good. Well, the engine's not warm at all yet, so that put a little heat in it. We'll try it again with the engine warming up a little bit, and it should do a little better. Dang it. Well, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. But he is making different results. Every time it's getting a little bit further now that it's warmed up. So we'll see how it goes here. He's right there. Let me get the tractor. Well, I went and got the tractor. So however far he makes it up the hill this time, I'll just have him stop, and then I'll hook up a chain and pull it up the rest of the way. Go, 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 go. Oh! Well, he wants to just go ahead and do a full rebuild on this engine since it's got some of the cylinders that are so weak on it and everything. It's not smoking black smoke, so like you would think that it would put out black smoke because it's fueling. It just has no power. There's no torque. There's no horsepower. It's just weak. Even, driving down the road, I really thought the dirty fuel filters, that was going to solve the problem. And there could be an obstruction in the fuel line. We can check the fuel pressure and some other stuff. But because those weak cylinders smoke so bad and everything, he just wants to do a full rebuild anyways. So we're going to go ahead and just tear it down and do all that for him. This is probably the most ingenious replacement of that electric solenoid that I've ever seen anybody do here. So he's put this little air cylinder in here. When he goes to reverse, that retracts the arm there so that it goes into reverse. So very smart. I brought the tractor over. I was gonna hook a chain up to Oz's bus. I told him to get up the hill as far as he could and then I'd pull it up the rest of the way. But he managed to get it up. I don't recommend that maneuver he did at the end where you kind of smoke your clutch to get it up there, but it worked, but I don't recommend that. Never do that. But I mean, if you're stuck somewhere and you're blocking traffic, you got to do it, I guess.
See that white smoke rising up the holler through the trees, and from a mile away you can hear them play as they climb that hill with ease. At the top of that mountain there's a new life waiting for those who can make the run. If they can make it to the top, Scott will put them in the shop till their new life has begun. Mountain, where the buses come to run. Bus Grease Mountain, we're gonna get that big job done.